Hi, this is a second video about a show which I've been a long time fan of, and I've really just got back into it because many of the previous series were Doctors who were played by actors who I just weren't a fan of. Now I've already done a video about series 11 of Doctor Who, but I've now seen series 12 and I've also seen the specials, and I have all of them here. I think Doctor Who series 12 was brilliant. Yeah, the episodes, 10 episodes again, just like series 11. I still think there could have been more. I don't know why it's been rounded off to 10 episodes now, but it has been. But yeah, not one episode was less than really decent. Liked them all, and the best one was, well, there was a few which were really decent. But for me now, it's the best era that it's had. Yeah, I do believe that everything about it has come together, and I really like a lot about it. Before, it was some of the companions I didn't like. Still don't. But yeah, the current Doctor, Jodie Whittaker, the companions, and the stories, the opening, everything about it, it's just brilliant. Yeah, best it's been for me since the revival. But yeah, series 12 was really great, and I don't think now that I've, in fact I know I haven't anticipated a Doctor Who new series since its revival. This is the first time, so of course recent circumstances has meant that well, actually there wasn't really a gap, thankfully. They did the previous series in 2019, and it was broadcast at the beginning of 2020, which I find a bit odd, actually. Can't think why it wasn't broadcast in 2019. But yeah, I saw the special for 2019, and I saw the New Year's Day special for 2021. And for me, it's the best special they've ever done. So much going together, and it's the best. Yeah, it was the best one. There's been a few other ones. It usually always involves the Daleks, I've noticed that. And a lot of two-part stories involve Cybermen, I've noticed that. But with, yeah, and it's been no different with the latest special that was filmed in that was broadcast on New Year's Day this year. Yeah, Revolution of the Daleks, which was the ending to series 12 really set up a great special. Of course I won't go anything away about it, but yeah, I thought the final two-part story for series 12 was just brilliant. And yeah, I love the series. It was great. But of course, the new series is possibly set to be the last for Jodie, because it's been 3 years now. Well, I feel she's been shortchanged, certainly with episodes. I've checked over all the previous series, and all of them, I'm pretty sure, yeah, the ones with Matt, Peter and David, all of them, they've all had 13 or 14 episodes. Even series 7, which was all standalones, the only other time they've done that, that was still 13, 14 episodes. Jodie got 10, then 10 for series 12 again, and this time apparently it's going to be 8 because of you know what. And I don't see why that should be the case, because I mean, surely that's now past. And there shouldn't be any restrictions, so I don't see why she shouldn't get the full 10 episodes. Actually, I think she should get more than that. So I personally think she's been shortchanged with episodes. As long as they're all good, then fine, you know, but I still think she should get more. But considering it may be, I hope it won't be, her last series, because she's done 3 years now, and that's usually the tenure, that's usually the amount of time they do. But I do know that Peter was offered another series, he turned it down. And I think David was even offered another series, I think he turned it down. I'm hoping that Jodie will be offered one more. And I hope she does one more series, make it 4. Because I do really like her in it. And I want her to stay, because I don't want it, because I'm not sure what a new Doctor's going to be like. I think it'll be another woman, I'm pretty sure it will be, but I want it to remain as it is for a little while longer, because now I've just got back into it and I've looked at both the series that she's done. I like them too much for them to let it go. It's like I've come around now to liking Doctor Who all over again with this latest era, which I think has been great. But it's almost like I've caught it a bit late, because of course she took over in 2018, but I wasn't watching it then. So it's like, well, now Jodie's in it. Yeah, I had my doubts first, but it doesn't matter anymore. But now that I'm looking at it, she's set to be replaced in a year. So it's like, well, no, I'm really just caught up with it. I wanted her to stay for a little while longer. And I hope she does. But, well, that's not up to me, it's up to them and her awareness. I just hope she does stay, just for one more, not for a long while, just for one more series. Which would be great. Keep it as it is. And then after that, we do what they want. But there's many possibilities, because of the stories that were in Series 12, one or two great possibilities have been opened up now. There's a new mythology to explore, which is great. And so, I think the potential for a new series is pretty good. Yes, of course, as you may or may not know now, after Revolution, well, possible spoiler, but Graham and Ryan aren't in it anymore, which is a bit of a shame, but they were in it for a couple of years, so decent length of time. Yaz is still there, and there'll be a new companion. But I still want to keep it, I still want it to keep going with Jodie, and I hope it does keep going. Because now that I'm back in, now that they've renewed my interest, I want it to keep going like that, and stay fresh, stay good, and stay the way it is. I really loved it. So I'm watching it again, which is really great, and it's now been a long while since Doctor Who's revival, so it's still fresh, it's still really decent, and I do like the way they've formatted it now. It's like the way the X-Files used to do when they had a season. You know, there's standalone episodes and then there's multi-parters, which I think is a great way to do it for the modern era. Since the revival, that's been the way they do it, and I think it's much better that way. Of course, in the old series it was all multi-part stories, so but the way they're doing it now is just great. And Series 12, well, brilliant. There were some fantastic stories and I loved it. So long may it continue, that's all I can say. And thanks to Will, and I think Jodie has really made the part her own, and she's really great in it. Hopefully that'll continue. If not, I think that'll be a bit of a pity. But guess we just have to wait and see. Okay, yeah, cheers, thanks a lot, bye for now.